Guys, I'm gonna do a video of NBA. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do a match. That's my music.
It's Western Conference time for the traveling Golden State Warriors today. It's what you've been waiting for. 2K Sports and the NBA present our Wednesday afternoon affair. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Barnes and Green are the forward set. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Bogut, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And guys, you talk about ascending stars in the NBA. None brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Outside Rondo. It's stolen by Curry. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball. Curry can't get it to go.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
They get a hand on it. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
And really a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
Yeah, a couple of turnovers here early on in the quarter, but he's got to just tighten it up a little bit.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Curry kicks to Barnes, and he jams it with authority.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Sacramento moving it around. To the paint, out left to the wing. Pulls it up. Shot's good by McLemore. Curry with it. Now let's find out what head coach Steve Kerr had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, when we talked about this game, he said his concern was how to handle Rajon Rondo. He said, quote, Rondo has no problem getting to the middle of defenses and finding open teammates. We have to make him become more of a jump shooter. Let's see if they can do just that.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Curry. Here's Green, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And I think it's fair to say last season was a bit of a transition year for the Kings. I mean, after firing Malone and the injuries to their stars, they just tried to build for the future, realizing that was going to be in their best interest.
Here's Thompson, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now the Warriors moving it up. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Curry's got his first points in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And guys, add to that the fact that they have really done a great job of attacking the ball handler with their defensive pressure and forcing turnovers.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Caspi, he's checked in for Quincy Ace. Curry comes in for Ben McLemore. And it's Dawson in for Rajon Rondo. That is good. And the Kings last year were able to get George Karl to lead the team. A good hire for them. This team did decent under him back in the last half of the season.
Yeah, they still got a lot of work to do, but he can certainly make it happen for him. One of the outstanding coaches in our league. The Kings actually were in it for a while last year, but then had a mini rebuild mid-season.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. A nice bounce back year for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Kufis checked in for the Kings.
Next
Bellinelli comes in for Rudy Gay. And the Warriors also making a change. Iguodala's checked in.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Tries to snap the cold streak. Collison kicks to Caspi. Here's Bellinelli. He's covered by Iguodala. Iguodala with the steal. To the paint. Here's Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 8 points for Steph Curry.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. Curry kicks to Thompson. Here's Green. Soft touch off the glass.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
When you talk about Harrison Barnes overall, he had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
Spread the floor, I see the top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
.105 left in the first quarter. Curry passes to Bellinelli. To the wing on the left. Here's Caspi. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Warriors leading by 22. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Again, Golden State.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Kufis. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Iguodala dishes to Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala.
No
6 points for
fair.
Klay Thompson.
Just impressed
I
with
played
the
this
teamwork
for
out there,
first
setting the
time
table for
and
one
done
another.
again.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And Green slams it in.
And no doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
And the officials call a traveling violation.
Well, they've got far too many turnovers this half. That's the reason that they're losing the basketball game.
Absolutely.
You know, and sometimes, guys, you're just trying to do too much. It's good to be aggressive, but you've got to have your wits about you.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Passes to Green. The fadeaway. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Cauley Stein. And it's Rondo in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Ezeli can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
The Warriors shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together, hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
So it's the Warriors now. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Nobody near Barnes. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Quincy Acey's checked in for Cauley-Stein. And Golden State also making a change. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Curry. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I clearly
How
blocked
about
that.
Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Ian Clark comes in for Sean Livingston. Barnes hits them both. Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Look at that.
The Kings were off to a hot start last year, but things certainly fell apart midway. A big factor in that was the messy firing of their coach, Mike Malone.
Yeah, really, that firing came out of nowhere to the fans and the players, and it seemed odd to fire a coach that has been leading his team to good basketball.
Clark, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand. And, you know, we'll never really know the full details of why Malone was fired, but the effect it had on the team was easy to see. Kings really tailspinned out of control afterward.
Azili gets the bucket.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Now, here's Cousins. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the officials call traveling violation.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
Caspi, he's checked in for Sacramento. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. And stolen by Barnes. Now the Warriors moving it up. Thompson with the ball. Tries again, and it's laid in by Bogut. Bogut's got 6 points.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
You know, the Kings, I think, will look back and realize they made a dubious decision the way they handled that coaching change. I mean, lucky for them, they were able to right things, so to speak, by landing George Karl later on. Clearly one of the better coaches in NBA history. You know, when you look at DeMarcus Cousins, he's clearly one of the more talented and also one of the most emotional players in the game. He's also one of the most teed up.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Gay. Curry comes in for McLemore. And it's Carlson in for Rajon Rondo.